Alright, this is my Iceland delivery shop. I do apologise if I keep repeating myself, but a lot of the stuff I do have from week to week because I know family members will eat it. But I do try and put in something different each week, whether it's from Iceland or when I'm out and about. So first of all, milk, £1.09, cheesy savouries, £1. Strawberry desserts, £1. The original Philadelphia, now this wasn't on offer, I think this was like £1.89, which I think is quite steep actually, but I wanted it with the bagels for supper when we're away, so I couldn't do anything about that. Normally I would have the bagels and Philadelphia when it's on offer, because sometimes they put this down to £1. Had to get a few more Pom Bear packets because family members have been eating them when they know it's a no-no, because it's for our little darling Munchkin, our granddaughter, but everybody seems to like the Pom Bears. I think they were £1. The 20 classic pack was £3. And then we've got, not very healthy, but when we're out and about, I tend to take some of these, the chocolate chip ones, just to give an energy boost for any members of the family if we're out walking about or whatever. So I like to get those in. 2 loaves of bread. Now, I believe it was 2 loaves for £1.80. Again, Warburton's rolls, a pack of 8. I've got 2 packs of those. Normally, when I have my food delivered, we have burgers in rolls. Then I freeze the other lot of rolls because my family do like BLTs as well. Cooked meats, I've got the pork and egg roll. I've got the cooked ham, and I've got the turkey ham. They're all £1 each. I did not get my cathedral cheese this week because I have got about 5 or 6 slabs of cheese, so I'm okay. Now, maybe people can tell me, I mean, has anybody else actually frozen cheese and it's been okay? I know you can do it, and I know you can freeze a lot of things, but I just don't, because they don't normally stay in my fridge, freezer or in my cupboard long enough from what I get from week to week. But I just wondered if anybody's actually frozen their cheese before. Potato salad, and we've got the cheesy coleslaw. Again, I never remember what the price of these are. I think they're like £1.15 or something each. Again, repeat buy. 4 cheese deep pan pizzas, the double cheeseburger, and chicken sweet corn. Now, I don't have any complaints with my family. These are £1 each, and these are the deep pan ones. These are Iceland's own make, and you see these every week. It's a quick meal. I tend to do a bit of salad with it. They have potato and coleslaw with it. If I'm doing the whole 3 pizzas, I don't normally do fries or any potato product with it. But I have no complaints, and my family love them, and I swear by them. I don't have a problem, and we do try different brands, but these, just love them. I think these were £1, 10 chocolate mini rolls. I had to restock. Again, for our granddaughter, but family members like them, and £1 for the mini fingers, 5 snack packs. Anybody that's got children probably know I'm going with this. There's only a few, like maybe 5 or 6 biscuits per packet. It's like the little mini cookies I got last week. And when our granddaughter looks at us when it's empty, we can say, all gone. She might give me the lip, but she's usually fine, and she'll nod and she'll go off and do something. But that is better than having a big packet and her seeing you roll up and know for a fact there's more to come. So we do tend to get those sort of things in. Paracetamol, believe it or not, still not got to Poundland to get my few bits. These I swear by. This is 3 for 2, so it's £2 for 3 packets. Love these. Not healthy, I must admit. Sour cream and chive flavoured tucks. Absolutely brilliant. My hubby loves these, and he minds if you don't get much of a look in actually. If he opens a packet and leaves it, that is it, it's gone. Again, another small tomato sauce. I got another one last week. Got another one to keep at home, one to the caravan. Mayo, not the healthiest again. It is 20% extra fee. I think it's £1, both of those. But we do tend to get through a lot of mayo. I've tried not to buy any more toiletries unless I need them, and I did not need these. But I said the last few weeks I was going to get another 2 bottles, but I didn't. You see, the offer will be gone. This is the Imperial Leather. I've mentioned the Moroccan Spa Orange Blossom. This is my absolute favourite. And this is the 500 ml, so it's a big bottle. And this actually is running 2 bottles for £1.50. Normally, the offers are £1, which is really good because they used to be a lot more. I don't know whether it's due to competition now between the stores and like Poundland, because I know Poundland does stock a lot of the Imperial Leather bubble baths and shower gels, but I'm not 100% sure what size they're off the top of my head. But these are £1.50. It's cheaper than buying them from Poundland. And in fact, it's not just me, the whole family like it, so at least that is a plus. Got 2 chicken breast joints. I like these because you can get them straight out of the freezer and cook them. So I can either do 1 or 2, depending on how many family members are for tea. Hubby was surprised when I did the chicken joint. I did a complete roast dinner in the week, and he was surprised I could still get the sausage and bacon rolls, piggy blankets as we call them. These are reduced down to £1, and although it is coming up to looking at this, the date, the 23rd of June 2019, whether that's why they're trying to really get rid of the stock. I've got 2 of those, and they just love it when I do a chicken or turkey joint. So they could eat 2 packets of those easily, so I could always do that and just do 1 joint. It all depends on how many adults are in the property or for dinner at the time. This is a good buy. This is a repeat buy all the time. In the past it's been 4. Last couple of weeks they're doing 6 for the price of 4, and it's £2 a box. Brilliant to have in your freezer to store. I always go for 2 packets, even though it's 6 now, not 4 at the moment. I don't know how long it's going to go on. Again, maybe I could have bought more. The thing is, I don't like to overdo my freezer. I'm on a budget, and with ice creams and the cola and everything, it does sometimes go slightly over budget, but I'm pretty much there. So if I'd got extra of the bath and the burgers, I will be over budget, which I don't want to do. This is one of my favourites. Again, I can do this as a roast dinner, or I can do it with mash and beans, or do it with roast potatoes, mashed and vegetables and gravy. It is the minted lamb quarter pounders. The only problem is family members now have cotton on and they love them too. So I've bought 2 boxes. You see, I would prefer to have this than that. But when they have burgers in BAPS, I normally have my Southern fried chicken. Right, 2 packets of fries, and I missed these. These are the Chicago Town Deep Dish pizzas. This is 2 mega meaty, and we've got 2 cheese. Now, I think they may have been on offer £1 each. And what I like about these can be done in the microwave. So that'll be our lunch as soon as we get to the caravan. Quick and easy, about 3 or 4 minutes, I think it is, because we've got quite a high wattage caravan. Also, high wattage microwave in our caravan besides our home, which is like 900 watts. So it doesn't take long to do it. Now, potato products. I said about the fries. Yes, ash brownies, wedges. Hubby, son. Anybody. Me, like everything. I am not that much of a fussy eater. The only thing I will draw the line, I do not like offal, especially kidney. I can't stand steak and kidney pie. If I happen to have it, because hubby likes it, I am there actually trying to take the kidney out. I just don't like it. Normally I say to family members it's disguised, you know, but you can still taste it. So I pretty much go along with what everybody else eats. I do actually alternate between favourites between hubby and my son. I go along with whatever they eat because, like I said, I like most things. Right, Yorkshire puddings to go with the roast dinner. Repeat buy, again something I have to mention. Brilliant, the chicken popsters. All my family like them. My granddaughter likes them, and we can have them when I do a multi chicken dinner. You know, like some fried chicken, we have popsters, we might have nuggets, that sort of thing. Have a bit of a thing. It works out cheaper than going to get a takeaway. We do like KFC, but again, it doesn't run in our budget all the time. So again, we can sometimes have those in a bowl for supper or like tea. And another repeat buy that everybody likes is the mozzarella sticks. Gorgeous, really like them. Everybody likes the chicken nuggets. I do have a lot of chicken products. I prefer chicken. My son likes chicken. Hubby likes anything to do with beef. So again, trying to make everybody happy. There's my sun fried chicken. Really good deal, £2, and that is for 8. I can have those on their own. I chop it up with salad and pasta, and I can have it with fries or wedges, anything like that. I can use that for multiple of different things, meals, and I can get through a bag of these easily in a week, but I just like them. Not very healthy, mind you, but I try and sort of weigh it up with maybe salad or something. My son asked for cheese and ham chicken Kiev. I'm having to do 2 lots of menu planning this weekend. For us and our granddaughter away in the caravan, and for my son. Again, it has to be, try and be quick meals for him. He does long shift work, and when he comes home, bless him, I know a lot of people do this, they have to then cook. I try and make it very easy for him. Although very often, if we're away for 2 or 3 nights, he possibly one night will have a takeaway on the way home. Again, I said about the chicken nuggets. This is another thing that we've got onto, these Bernard Matthews cheesy ham sandwiches. Really nice. Now, what happened was, my son requested these along with some chicken bites. And I just happened to put one on my plate and one on hubby's plate. And I thought he'll turn his nose up. But he said, was there any more? And I said, no, because I didn't think you would eat it, to tell you the truth. And he did. So he said, next time I do my food shop, make sure I get 2 bags. And that's on offer. If you buy 2 bags, I believe it was £3. I think the 75 chicken nuggets was £3 as well. And if I hadn't said, fries, these chip potatoes, Ashburners, and all the wedges, they're all £1 each. I've said this before, with these, I could do them as a cheap when we have a roast dinner if I don't want to do roast potatoes, and I just put herbs on them and cook them on a tray. Another time I put them into a dish or tray that's got a lip, and I will, once they're near enough cooked, just squirt a little bit of barbecued sauce on, and they have chopped bacon on it or ham, and then on the top cheese. So I say that is a really good idea. And sometimes I've known, after I've cooked them in the oven, I've actually mixed them in with a hearty soup in the winter. So a lot of different things you can do with the chip potatoes. Different buy for us. Have sausages normally, but I've gone for this. This is the Iceland 8 jumbo pork sausages. So these are the really big ones, as you can see. So I'm going to have to, on my travels, see if I can get some bigger rolls. I know we've had this before. We had the roll about that, and the sausages is out each end, but oh, we had a big old laugh. Onion rings, buttered, one of my favourites. Like to put them if I do a fry up or if I put them with the burgers. So yes, got 2 lots of cans. Now, this is not the best deal. It is better than some stores. So it's 20 cans. If you buy both packs, 20 cans, it is £6, I think it is. So £6 or £6.50. But it's still a better deal because my son takes 2 cans a day. Because he does drink tea at work and sometimes fruit juice. But he does like these. It's just a little bit of a treat for him during the day, especially if he's on the go and because they don't have official breaks. Depends, you know, how busy they are. Sometimes they can be busy all day and don't get much time to have a break. So at least he's got his cans, so he takes 2 of those a day. Hubby started taking a can a day as well. And as I said, if you buy these separately from a corner shop or from a petrol station or anything like that, you are paying through the nose. So it is the expense to start with, but a good deal. The best deal I've had, I think it was 30 cans from Tesco's for £5, but it was only for 1 week. And we bought 2 lots, and of course the offer's not been on again. Right, something different. Now, does anybody remember Fab Lollies? Now, I haven't had these for ages. None of my family have. This one might be slightly different because it says Fab raspberry donut with a jammy core and sprinkles on top. I can remember having something very similar, not necessarily the donut ones, from the ice cream van. So they were on offer. I think they were 2 boxes, I'm sure, for £3. £1.50 for 6 ice creams or lollies. Hubby loved the Snickers, and you get 4 of those. We had them the other week. I didn't have them last week, but I think I had them the week before. Hubby requested those again, 2 boxes. I'm sorry if I'm getting the prices wrong, but I'm sure they were £3 as well. And then, not had these before, fruit pastels, push-ups. So hopefully, I'm sure family members will like them. My son quite enjoys lolly at the end of the day. A repeat buy is the mint chocolate chip, 6 cones. I've still got a box of the strawberry ones in my freezer. And something else, again, is, I think it's pretty much a classic, isn't it? The rocket lollies. Yeah. 8 rocket glass lollies. So that should, cola, lemonade and cherryade flavour rocket shape ice lollies. So we'll see how they go. Again, cheap dessert. Brilliant for the hot weather. And obviously no preparation. Brilliant. And unless we've got a certain member of the family present, mess free. Well, I can't say that husband, now especially some of them where the chocolate's cracked does actually go everywhere. So that is my shop. I do have through there, as you can see, 3 litres of cola. That's on offer. 2 bottles for £3.50. So there is my food shop. I have actually spent quite a length of time actually discussing my food shop this week and the reasons why I purchased it. I'm hoping not get bored with watching my Iceland shops, but again, if I have any recommendations, I will say. A lot of this again is repeat buys, and that is because I know family members like it and will eat it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.